Hey guys, so I know I have been gone for a little bit, but your girl is back, and I really have just been like dying to try this idea out that I had. I really have been trying to find like a new concealer, but I haven't found one that really matches my skin tone and like does what I want it to do. I really love the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. I think that it's great, but I was just trying to branch out and um and I know there are lots of concealers. I was looking at the NARS Creamy Concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I mean, I've been looking at concealers. I've been studying concealers. But then I was also just kind of like, I guess, kind of bullshitting with my friends, and I was just like, what if I used, a foundation as my concealer? So I decided to try it. And here we are today. So I went and got um, some Maybelline Fit Me concealers. Well, I feel like this one might be my new fall shade because I just have gotten significantly lighter since summer is gone. And this is really similar to the shade of my concealers. If you can see this on my finger, it's primer. I was just about to prime my face and I was like, you know what, let me start recording. But anyways, so this is the color that I'm going to be using as my concealer. And really, when it comes to concealing these days, for me, like for the most part, I'm not really concealing. I'm doing a lot more of highlighting, and that's what a lot of people are doing when you see them like drawing right here and drawing right here. We're really just highlighting. It's not concealing because concealing in its truest form is covering up a blemish. So like I'll conceal and color correct with like my LA girl stuff, but if I'm drawing some triangles or little trees on my forehead, I'm highlighting. I'm not really concealing. But anyways, so I'm really using this concealer to highlight. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it and see if this works. I'm really hoping that it does. I feel like in theory it should, right? Like I just want to find like a full coverage concealer. Is that so much to ask for? Is it? Let's find out. I am using this Baby Skin primer by Maybelline, which I really freaking love. Like, this is probably one of the few products that I tried, and like instantly I was like, oh girl, you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and I appreciate that. And I feel like I probably should do, I've been wanting to just do like a products I love video, but I use the same products like all the time. I mean, obviously because I love them, but yeah. So I'm still going to use my LA Girl color correcting concealer just because I want to do everything that I usually do for this experiment. I think because, so I've like had uh, a really bad sinus infection for like pretty much all month long. So I think because of that, like my bags are out. I'm just really loud and proud right now. That's also why I just haven't filmed in like forever and a day because I have been, my nose was running so much. Like, I really couldn't, there was no point in me putting on makeup right here because I was gonna wipe it off when I had to blow my nose. And I was blowing my nose a lot. So for my foundation, I'm using Maybelline's Matte and Poreless. Um, I want to say it was, what was it? Toffee Caramel and 330. Or 330 Toffee Caramel, I don't know. Well, that's the shade that I'm using today. And I feel like this is just a little bit better for me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys think that I am in denial about what skin color I am, which I feel like is a little bit problematic. Perhaps it worries me greatly that I never know like what color I am. But I had been using 335 and it just seemed like it was too dark. Like when I looked in the mirror, I was just like, who is this girl? I mean, she bad, but I don't know if that's me. I feel like this is okay because it matches my forehead. And my forehead is definitely like the darkest. Well, does it? I might have spoke too soon. I just got my eyelashes done yesterday. And you're not supposed to do makeup or wash your face um, after for like 48 hours. But 48 hours is so freaking long. I feel like, oh shoot. It's been 24 hours. That should be good enough, right? I've been like dying. So now I am using Natural Tan Bronze Neutral. Is that the name of this? Yeah. Well, Natural Tan. I don't know. But it's 320 and the matte and poreless. And I'm just going to use my Sonia Kashuk little concealer brush. I'm trying not to get like too much because I don't want to get crazy with this. I bought the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and like as a concealer it was great. It covered up everything that I needed it to cover, but it definitely like would disappear when I had it on my face. So let's see. This one might also disappear. I don't know. I need to blend. Okay, so I am like actually really okay with this amount of highlight and coverage. Like, I feel like this worked really well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Um, I really hate the fine lines under my eyes, but I feel like this foundation that I've used as a concealer like is not really getting in there as much as a concealer would, which is awesome. I'm excited. I'm gonna apply like the rest of my face and we will see how this turns out. I need to set this because it's still like really wet, and you know, setting is always good for drying your face. So let's see how it turns out after I'm done. Hey guys, so this is how my face turned out. Let me know what you guys think about this little experiment that I did. I kind of sort of love it. I don't think it made like a huge difference. I just think that it's like another option for if you have like run out of concealer maybe and you like want to run to CVS, you can just pick up like a super cheap little foundation and use this as your concealer. Like use a lighter version of your foundation as a concealer. Like I just think that's so cool, and it worked. I mean, I want to see how it holds up, of course, throughout the day. Because sometimes I've noticed that my concealers just kind of start to separate on my face. And so I'm hoping that a foundation will be a little bit thicker, um, and so it'll hold up better once my face starts to produce oils. We will see. I will put an update in the information box down yonder. But just go ahead and try it. Let me know what tricks you guys like to use when you're like running out of a product. I would love to hear you guys' comments. But thanks so much for checking out this video. That's it for today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big ol' thumbs up, maybe even share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.